Hey guys, Dr. Juice at MTFU. How are you? I was asked by one of the members if I could show some shoulder stretches, and I can, and there are many types of shoulder stretches. There are three that I employ. I don't tend to get too into stretching. I stretch just enough. I do know some people who stretch so much that their stretching session is longer than the actual workout session, and they may have reason for that. I don't really think it's necessary. When you look at the shoulder, the deltoid, just to show you from behind, you can see the head starting to come out. I'm starting to get a little more defined, and you can see the three heads. When you look at the deltoid from the side, you've got three heads. You've got the anterior, which starts from the end of the clavicle, goes down and attaches to the upper humerus right here. You have right in back of that, you have the medial deltoid, the second head, okay, and that also attaches to the same point on the humerus. And then finally, you've got in back, you've got the rear deltoid. What you want to do is you want to find the spine of the scapula or the shoulder blade and find the end of it, and that's where that begins right there, and again, it comes back and attaches right here. So I stretch all three separately, and the first one being the anterior deltoid. And the thing that you want to do with that is you put your hands in back of you, like so, and you lift them up. Okay? And what you want to do, since it does originate at the clavicle, you want to push the clavicle forward by pushing your chest forward. So when you do that right away, you'll feel the stretch right in the anterior fibers of the shoulder. So hands in back, you lift them up, push the clavicle or chest forward, and you'll feel that stretch right there. When you're stretching, folks, you should feel it in that muscle that you're stretching. Now the medial deltoid is the second one, and you'll see people, they'll take their shoulder and they'll pull it across like this, and you know, they'll have a little bit of difficulty, and they are hitting some of the fibers that way, but really the best way to hit the medial fibers is to take your arm and bring it down and just press it into your chest and pull across, and you can see those medial deltoid fibers popping right there, and I can feel it, and I happen to have shoulder pain right now, so this is kind of relieving it, which is a good thing. You'll finally, again, the rear deltoid, the muscle on the bottom, I save that to last, and you'll see people try to hit that, and it's true, you have to bring your elbow far away from that point, because it is back here, to get that stretch, because we're taking the fibers apart. You know, they lock and they release, and they lock and they release. But again, when you do this and you bring it like this, what do you do to the joint? You may already have pain in the shoulder. A lot of us have something called impingement syndrome, and I've gone over that before ad nauseum in several videos. And you're closing this joint up by doing this, and you're making it more painful. And not only is it more painful, you're exacerbating it, it's also disallowing you to go as far as you can. So I suggest this, bringing your arm down flat against your chest, this is rear delt, and just kind of pulling it up like this. So you're hitting that rear delt, and I can feel it back there. You've really got to focus on it, and you're leaving the front of the joint relatively unimpugned. So guys, try those out. It is the end of the day, and I did 2 workouts and a bunch of videos, so I'm kind of tired. Starting to get in a little better shape now. But as always, let me know what you think, your thoughts, questions, considerations, statements, and any other videos you may want to see. I'll do them for the most part. Leave them down below. They are my oxygen. Please help me breathe, and you have a great night.